Hidden error. Usage of husband is not recognized. Janine Jansen is a violinist and violist. She began to study the violin at age 6. Her father and both her brothers are also musicians. Her mother is a classical singer and is a sister of the bass Peter Coy. Jansen studied with Korswiges and Beek, Philippe Hirschhorn, and Boris Belkin. She is married to Swedish conductor Daniel Blendolf. Biography. She appeared as soloist with the National Youth Orchestra of Scotland in 2001, where she performed the Brahms Violin Concerto. She opened the BBC Proms in 2005. She has eschewed tradition by recording with only 5 solo strings rather than an orchestra, including her brother as cellist and father playing continuo. In live concerts, she has received standing ovations from enthusiastic audiences. For example, at the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra 2006 concert at Berlin's Waldbühne, with a full attendance of 25,000, and in Los Angeles at the Walt Disney Concert Hall with the Los Angeles Philharmonic Orchestra in 2008 to a sold-out audience. Jansen has performed on the 1727 Stradivari Barra violin, which was on loan from the Stradivari Society of Chicago, and currently plays on the Baron der Brugge, also crafted in 1727 by Stradivari, which is owned by the Bears International Violin Society. She has begun her own chamber music festival in Utrecht. She has been a member of Spectrum Concerts Berlin since 1998. She received the Dutch Music Prize in 2003, and the Distinguished Royal Philharmonic Society Instrumentalist Award in Britain in 2009. Jansen was a Radio 3 New Generation artist from 2002 to 2004. She and her ex-boyfriend, the violinist Julian Rachlin, have collaborated in chamber music performances, recordings. As of January 2006, she had recorded 2 mainstream CDs. The first is a collection of encore pieces, conducted by Barry Wordsworth. The second a chamber ensemble rendition of Vivaldi's Four Seasons. In particular, her Vivaldi recording has seen great success in terms of download sales. In October 2006, she released her 3rd album. This CD features the Mendelssohn and Bruch violin concertos, along with the Bruch Romance for viola, with conductor Riccardo Chailly and the Leipzig Gewandhaus Orchestra. In 2007 she released her 4th album, Bach, Inventions and Partite. In 2008, she recorded a live session for the iTunes Music Store consisting of Bach's Trio Sonata in G major, and Sonata for Violin and Harpsichord No. 6 in G major. In 2009, Jansen released her recording of the Beethoven and Britten violin concertos. The Beethoven was recorded with Die Deutsche Kammerphilharmonie Bremen, and the Britten with the London Symphony Orchestra. Both orchestras were conducted by Paavo Jarva. Jansen said that recording these concertos together was a long-standing desire of hers, as she sees these 2 works as among the greatest concertos in the current repertoire. On 29 December 2010, Jansen played with Misha Maisky and Hannes Minar Antonin Dvorak's piano trio in E minor, Op. 90, Domkey, at the Internationale Kammermusik Festival Utrecht, Vredenburg. Jansen has been a member of the chamber music series Spectrum Concerts Berlin since 1998. Various CDs with Spectrum have been released on the Naxos label. Erno Don Arni, Serenade for String Trio and the Sextet Robert Helps, Piano Quartet, Postludium Nocturne John Harbison, 4 Songs of Solitude, Variations and Twilight Music. In 2010 she recorded her first recital for violin and piano with a Tamargolan, issued by Decca the next year. She chose the French repertoire, exposing her wonderful sophisticated sound. In addition to Debussy's and Ravel's sonatas for violin and piano and other pieces from the French 20th century, she recorded some pieces by Richard Dubbergon, who composed them for Jansen. In 2012, Jansen recorded an album dedicated to Prokofiev, combining chamber music and concert music. With the London Symphony Orchestra conducted by Vladimir Jurowski, she played Prokofiev's Concerto for Violin and Orchestra No. 2. With her colleague Boris Brovson, she played the Sonata for 2 violins in C major. Finally, with Itamar Golan at piano, Jansen recorded the Violin Sonata in F minor. Jansen also recorded an album of chamber music with the violinist Boris Brovson, the violists Mihai Gross and Maxim Rysanov, the cellists Torleif Thedeon and Jens Peter Mainz. The album contains Verklighten by Schoenberg in its original version, for string sextet, and the string quintet in C major by Schubert. The album was issued by Decca on 1 April 2013. On June 2013, Jansen recorded her second album completely dedicated to Bach. She recorded Bach's concertos for violin in A minor and in E major with a small ensemble with players chosen by herself, and the concerto for violin and oboe with the soloist Ramon Ortega Quero. She added 2 sonatas for violin and harpsichord, recorded with her father Jan Jansen, the third in E major and the fourth in C minor.